My name is Robert Brian Wood. I'm the drama teacher and the director of this show. First of all, I want you to take out your cell phones and shut them off. Just indulge me for 2 hours. Get lost in this story. I guarantee it'll be fun, fantastic. You might laugh a few times. Experience real life. Everyone take their phones out, shut them off. Yeah? So when I was a little kid, I grew up on a wheat farm in north central Montana, about 70 miles from the Canadian border. And I would sit out in those fields and I would wish that I could be somewhere far, far away. That dream didn't come true for a very, very long time. There's two themes that resonate in this show for me. Somewhere over the rainbow, dreaming of some place that you belong. And also that there's no place like home. I went home in June and found out that it wasn't really my home anymore. This is my home. So thank you very much. Enjoy the show.
Oh, jeepers! My heart's thumping so loud, I can't hardly breathe. Toto! Toto! No need to be scared anymore. She ain't following us. Toto! Toto! There you go. She tried to hurt you, didn't she? She must be the meanest old woman that ever was. Let's go tell Aunt Em. She'll take care of her. Come on, Toto. Aunt Em! Aunt Em, Aunt Em!
57, 58.
You know what Miss Gulch did to Toto?
Dorothy, we're trying to count.
Oh, but she tried to hit him.
Don't bother us now, honey. You see, this old incubator's gone bad, and we're likely to lose a lot of our chicks.
Oh, the poor little things. Oh, but Aunt Em, Miss Gulch hit Toto right over the back with a rake just because he chases her nasty cat every day.
70. Dorothy, please.
Oh, but he doesn't do it every day. Just once or twice a week. And he anyways can't catch her nasty cat.
Dorothy, we're busy.
Oh, can't you do something?
I'm doing something right now, honey, so just keep out of our hair. Right,
Oh.
Dorothy?
All right.
Who was that genius who suggested move the wagon before the wheel was on?
Well, it ain't so heavy with one wheel less. That makes sense, don't it?
Sense or no sense? When I lift up the axle, you shower on. Careful!
Zeke,
I swear they made this new wheel smaller than the other three.
you know what Miss Gulch did to Toto?
Yeah.
She tried to kill him.
Okay. Yeah.
Bigger or smaller, get it on here.
Oh, why?
My arms are pulled! Clear out the sockets! Ah!
Okay.
Why won't anyone listen?
You got my finger!
What am I doing to do about Miss Gulch?
Oh, look at Dorothy. You ain't using your brains about Miss Gulch. Ain't you got no brains?
Sure, I have brains.
Well, then why don't you use them? Next time you come home from school, don't go by Mrs. Gulch's place. That way, Toto won't get in her garden and you won't get in trouble. See?
Quit standing there and get the junk out of the wagon. We got a parcel of lumber to haul from town before the weather turns.
Okay, Miss Gale.
Okay.
Oh, Zeke, what will I do about Miss Gulch?
Before a start, kid, don't let old Gulch for you. She ain't nothing to be afraid of.
I'm not afraid of her.
That's what I wanted to hear. You gotta stand with your head up, your chest up, and the next time she walks, you just go right up to her and you spit in her eye. That's what I'd do.
Would you really?
Sure I would. In this age, you gotta stand up and shoot straight. And then you gotta be afraid of nothing and nobody.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
How can you all be so cruel?
We were just having fun, Dorothy.
Can't you see how white he is? You really scared him.
Who was scared?
You was scared. If you was a jackrabbit, you'd be in the next county by now.
Yeah. What's all this jabber-wabbling when there's work to be done? I see 3 shiftless farmhands out of a job before they know it.
Auntie M, we were just having a bit of fun.
You want fun? You go join the circus. The farm's no place for fun.
Might just do that. Be a strong man. See the world.
Don't start posing for it now. Here, can't work on an empty stomach. Have some cookies.
Thanks, Mrs.
Gosh, Mrs. Gale.
Thanks.
Just baked. You don't have to sit down to eat them. Go get that wagon hitched. And you, Zeke, feed those hogs before they worry themselves into anemia.
Yes, ma'am.
Will do, Miss Gale.
We'll do it, Mr. Gale.
Oh, Aunt Em, really? Miss Gulch had Toto right over the back. And now she says she's going to...
Dorothy, stop imagining things. You get into a fret over nothing.
Well,
You help us out today. Find yourself a place where you will not get into any trouble.
a place where there isn't any trouble. Do you suppose there is such a place, Toto? There must be. It's not a place that you can get to by a boat or a train. It's far, far away. Behind the moon, beyond the rain. When all the world is a hopeless jumble and the raindrops tumble all around, heaven opens a magic lane. When all the clouds darken up the skyway, there's a rainbow highway to be found, leading from your window pane to a place behind the sun, just a step beyond the rain. Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, there's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby. Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue, and the dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops away above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly over the rainbow. Why then, oh why can't I? If happy little bluebirds fly beyond the rainbow, why, oh why can't I?
Miss Gale, is that you skulking behind the barn?
I never skulked in my life, Miss Gulch, and I ain't about to start now.
I want to see you and your sister right away about Dorothy.
Dorothy? What has Dorothy done?
What's she done? I'm all but lame from the bite on my leg.
You mean she bit you?
No, her dog.
Oh, she bit a dog, eh?
Ask you, Miss
Oh.
Gulch. just made a fresh batch of cookies if you'd care to sit a while.
I have no appetite, Miss Gale. Indeed, I'm so shaken by the ferocious attack of your niece's vicious dog, I may never eat again.
If you don't eat, you'll waste away. And I'd hate to see you dwindle.
Dorothy, could you bring Toto out here a minute? I'm sure if she's done something to upset you, Miss Gulch, she'd only be too glad to apologize.
It's gone beyond apologies, Miss Gale. I have laid an official complaint with the county sheriff.
Was he sober?
Dorothy, Miss Gulch seems very upset.
That dog is a menace to the community.
But he didn't do anything.
As an act of public service, young lady, I'm taking the dog to the sheriff and make sure he's destroyed.
Destroyed? Toto? But he didn't do anything. Oh, Aunt Em, you won't let her take him, will you?
Of course we won't, will we, Em?
Oh, Aunt Em, please. Toto didn't know he was doing anything wrong. It's all my fault. You can send me to bed without supper.
You can see how sorry the poor child is. Surely, if she promised to give your place a wide berth.
Oh, Miss Gale. If you don't have the dog over now, I'll bring a damage suit. That'll take your whole farm. There's a law protecting folks against dogs that bite.
No.
Perhaps we could have him tied up. He's really gentle. To gentle folks, that is.
That's for the sheriff to decide. Here's his order allowing me to take him. Unless, of course, you want to go against the law.
Yes,
What's it say, Em?
just what she says. You better hand him over, Dorothy.
No, Aunt Em, please. Don't.
We cannot go against the law, Dorothy. I'm afraid poor Toto would have to go.
No.
Seeing a reason. Oh, here's what I'm taking him in so he can't attack me again.
No, Toto, please don't let them take him, please.
Let me have him, Dorothy.
No, Aunt Em. No, Toto.
Elmira Gulch, just because you own half the county doesn't mean you have the power to run the rest of us. For 23 years, I've been dying to tell you what I really thought of you. And now, well, being a Christian woman, I can't say it.
Well, I can. And if you don't want to hear it, you better peddle your carcass off of my land.
I don't take kindly of that kind of talk. Just you remember, I have friends in high places.
Then why don't you climb on your broomstick and go visit them?
Come. Ugh.
Toto! You're back, you wonderful dog. I knew you would come. But that wicked woman, she would come back for you any moment. We need to get away from here. We need a bone for you and some food for me. And then we're leaving this place and never coming back. Come on, Toto.
If it were done, it were best done equally on both sides. Well. How's guess, huh? And who might you be? Wait, don't tell me. You're traveling in disguise. No, that's all right. You're going on a visit. No, I'm wrong. You're running away.
How did you guess?
Madam Marvel never guesses. She knows. Now, why are you running away?
It's just that.
Wait, I'll tell you. They don't understand you at home. They don't appreciate you enough. You want to see other lands, big cities, big oceans, big mountains.
Why? It's just that you could read what was inside of me.
It's my trade, darling, my calling.
Oh, Toto, that's not right.
Don't worry. Look at him. He's perfectly welcome. As one dog to another, huh? Now then, where were we?
Oh, please, madam, why can't we go along with you and see all the crowned heads of Europe?
Do you know any? Oh, you mean those? Well, I never do anything without consulting my crystal first. You come right here, my dear. Why don't you sit down? Sit right down here. That's it. Just make yourself comfortable while I conjure out of the air. Conjure. out of thin air. This very same genuine magic authentic crystal used by the priests of Isis and Osiris in the days of the pharaohs of Egypt, in which Cleopatra first saw the approach of Mark Antony and Julius Caesar and so on and so on. Now then, my dear, you hold out your hand and help me look into the future. You better close your eyes, my child, for a moment in order to be better in tune with the infinite. We can't do these things unless you close your eyes, my child. We have to reach out to the infinite. Uh-huh. That's it. Now you can open them. Come, let's gaze into the crystal. Ah, what's this I see? A house with a picket fence.
That's our farm.
Uh-huh. And there's a woman. She's wearing a polka dot dress.
That's Aunt Em.
Uh-huh, that's right. Her name's Emily.
That's right. What's she doing?
Why? She's crying. Somebody has hurt her. Somebody has just about broken her heart.
But why would anyone do that?
I don't know, but it's someone she loves very much. Someone she's been very kind to. Someone she's taken care of in sickness.
I had the measles once.
Uh-huh.
And she stayed right beside me every moment.
Mm-hmm.
But that was when I was very young. And now she doesn't care about me and I don't care about her.
I don't see that in the crystal, my child.
Oh, what's she doing?
Wait, let me see. Why? She's putting her hand on her heart. Oh my, she's dropping down on the bed.
What's happening to her?
I can't tell. The crystal's gone dark.
Oh, you don't suppose she could be sick, do you?
I don't know, my child.
We need to get home right away. Come on, Toto.
But what's this? I thought you were going along with me.
Oh no, we need to get home right away. Goodbye, Madam Marvel, and thanks a lot.
Goodbye, my child. Safe journey. There's a storm coming. A whopper. Poor kid. I hope she gets home all right.
Get them horses loose! Hickory! Find Hickory! Doggone it, Hickory!
It's a twister! A twister! There she blows!
Heading straight for us.
Last time one of them struck, it tore the bar clear out of the ground and left its horse sitting on the telephone poles.
I could feed the horses.
Good man.
You didn't find her then?
We gotta go to the storm cellar.
To the storm cellar!
To the storm cellar.
We can't be out there.
There's nothing we can do except pray for all of them.
Aunt Em! Where are you, Aunt Em? Aunt Em! Aunt Em! Where is everybody? Aunt Em! Where am I? Where is everybody? Everything's flying. Oh, Toto. Oh, look, Toto, a flying cow. Everything's flying. Even we're flying. Oh, look, it's Miss Gulch. It's Miss Gulch. She's followed us here. Miss Gulch. Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. We must be over the rainbow. Now, I know we're not in Kansas anymore.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch?
Who, me? I'm not a witch at all. I'm Dorothy Gale from Kansas.
Oh, well, is that the witch?
Who, Toto? Toto's my dog.
Well, I'm a little muddled. The Munchkins call me because a new witch has just dropped a house on the Wicked Witch of the East. And there's the house, and here you are, and those legs are all that's left of the Wicked Witch of the East. And so the Munchkins want to know is, are you a good witch or a bad witch?
But I've already told you, I'm not a witch at all. Witches are old and ugly. What was that?
The Munchkins. They're laughing because I am a witch. I'm Glinda, the witch of the north.
You are? I beg your pardon, but I've never heard of a beautiful witch before.
Only bad witches are ugly. The Munchkins are happy because you have freed them from the Wicked Witch of the East.
Oh, but if you please, what are munchkins?
Oh, the little people that live in this land. And blue is their favorite color. This is Munchkin Land, and you are their national heroine, my dear. It's all right. You can all come out and thank her now. It's all right. Come on out.
Come out, wherever you are, and meet the young lady who fell from a star. She fell from the sky, she fell very far, and Kansas, she says, is the name of the star. Kansas, she says, is the name of the star. She brings you good news, or haven't you heard? When she fell out of Kansas, a miracle occurred. We thank you very sweetly for doing it so neatly. You've killed her so completely that we thank you very sweetly.
Let the joyous news be spread. The Wicked Witch at last is dead.
Ding dong, the witch is dead. Witch, old witch, the wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Wake up, sleepyhead. Rub your eyes, get out of bed. Wake up, the wicked witch is dead. She's gone where the goblins go below.
was her sister.
Where's my sister?
Yonder she lies.
Where?
There.
All right. Who's the smart aleck who turned her into a house? Was it you, Glinda?
Not the house, under the house.
Under the house?
It's my fault. I'm so sorry. My house dropped on her.
You dropped your house on my sister?
Look closer. You recognize her then?
Of course I recognize her. Who else would wear those stockings with my ruby slippers? Oh, wait. The slippers! Oh, I shall don the slippers and my power will be greater than ever. Oh, little girl, you've done me a favor. No, the slippers! What have you done with them?
See for yourself. Step forward, Dorothy.
No! Give them back to me!
It's too late. There they are, and there they'll stay.
No, just give them back to me. I'm the only one who knows how to use them.
Keep tight inside of them. Their magic must be very powerful, or she wouldn't want them so badly.
You stay out of this, Glinda, or
Oh.
I'll fix you as well.
Oh, fiddle faddle! You have no power while I'm here. Be gone before somebody drops a house on you two.
All right. I'll bide my time. And as for you, my fine lady, well, it's true I can't attend to you here and now as I'd like, but after a suitable period of mourning, well, I'll get those slippers and my revenge too. So just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty. And your little dog, too.
It's all right. You can get up. She's gone. It's all right. You can get up. Poof. What a smell of sulfur. I'm afraid you've made rather a bad enemy of the Wicked Witch of the West. The sooner you get out of Oz altogether, the safer you'll sleep, my dear.
Oh, I'd give anything to get out of Oz altogether. My Auntie Em is sick and she's missing me. Oh, but how do I go back? I can't go the way I came.
No, that's true. Well, the only person who might know would be the great and wonderful Wizard of Oz himself.
The Wizard of Oz? Is he good or is he wicked?
Oh, very good, but very mysterious. He lives in the Emerald City, and that's a long journey from here. Did you bring your broomstick with you?
No, I'm afraid I didn't.
Well then, I'm afraid you'll have to walk. The Munchkins will see you to the border of Munchkin Land. And remember, always keep the shoes on, or else you will be at the mercy of the Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh, but how do I start for Emerald City?
Well, it's always best to start at the beginning. Just follow the yellow brick road.
Well,
Just follow the yellow brick road. 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 Bye.
my, people come and go so quickly here. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow, 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 follow the yellow brick road. You're Rusty the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Oz. You'll find he is the wizard of Oz in the very
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. Well, now, which way do we go, Toto?
Pardon me, that way seems like a very nice way.
Who said that?
It's pleasant down that way too.
But that's funny. Wasn't he pointing the other way?
Well, of course, some people do go both ways.
Well, you did say something, didn't you? Are you doing that on purpose, or can't you just make up your mind?
I haven't got a brain, only straw. I ain't got a mind to make up.
Well then, how can you talk if you haven't got a mind to make up?
I don't know, but some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Well, I guess you're right. Can't you get down?
Down? No, you see, I've got a pole stuck up my back.
Is there any way I can help you?
Yes. Well, I'm not very bright about doing things, but if you'll just slip the nail down my back, maybe I'll fall off.
I'll certainly try. Oh, it's an awful stiff nail.
Whoa.
Oh. Are you all right?
Yeah, you see this? I just keep on picking it up and stuffing it back in.
I'll help you.
Oh, my, it's good to be free.
Oh, are you all right?
Did I scare you?
No, I thought you hurt yourself.
But I didn't scare you.
No, of course not.
Didn't think so. You see, I can't even scare a crow. They come from miles away just to pick on my farm and laugh at my face. I could while away the hours, confirm with the floods, consult with the rain. In my head I'll be scratching while my thoughts busy hatching. If I only had a brain, I could unravel every riddle for every individual in trouble or in pain.
With the thoughts you'd be thinking, you could be another Lincoln.
Then perhaps I deserve ya and be even worthy of ya if I only had a brain.
Well, that was wonderful. Why don't you come along with me to the wizard?
What if he doesn't give me a brain?
Well, of course he will. To Oz?
To Oz.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is a wizard for whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Oh, look! It's a man! A man made out of tin!
What?
Yes, oh, look!
Oil can.
Did you say something?
Oil can.
Oil can? He said oil can!
Oil can what?
Oil can? Here it is. Where do you want to be oiled first?
My mouth.
He said his mouth. The other side.
Ah, my goodness. I can talk again. Oh, oil my arms, please. Oil my elbows. Whoa!
Oh, are you all right?
Oh, no, it feels wonderful. I've held that axe up for ages.
My goodness, how did you ever get like this?
You see, when I was flesh and blood like you, I fell in love with a munchkin maiden. Munchkin. Her mother despised me. So to stop me from marrying her daughter, she hired the Wicked Witch of the West to put an evil spell on my axe. Every time I try to chop a tree down, I chop my leg instead.
You chopped your leg off?
That's terrible.
But by good fortune, I knew of a wonderful tinsmith. He gave me a new leg, almost as good as the old one. So back I went to work. And you know what happened next?
What happened? Something terrible, I bet.
I swung my axe and chopped my other leg.
You should have got a new axe.
I guess you're right. I got a new leg, and back I went to work.
Huh, you sure were persistent, eh?
Yeah. You know what happened this time?
Oh, I don't want to hear this.
I chopped off both my arms.
Wait, I see how you can chop off one arm, but how do you chop the other one off?
I told you, the axe was enchanted.
Of course. You see, Dorothy, if I had a brain, I could have figured that by myself.
I sometimes wish I hadn't got a new pair of arms from the tinsmith. The last time I swung the axe was the worst time of all.
Oh, this is so bad. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear.
I split myself right down the middle. So Tinsmith gave me a new head and a new body. And on the way home, I got stuck in a terrible rainstorm and rusted solid.
It just wasn't your day, was it? Yeah.
I've been here ever since.
Well, you're perfect now.
Perfect. My neck. Perfect, huh? Just bang on my chest if you think I'm perfect. Go ahead. Bang on it.
Beautiful. What an echo.
It's empty.
Empty?
The tinsmith forgot to give me a heart.
No heart?
No heart. And as long as I have no heart, I can never love my munchkin maiden.
Oh,
Munchkin.
it's all right, Tin Man. Don't cry. You rust so dreadfully. Well, you can visit the tinsmith again and ask him to give you a new heart.
He went out of business long ago. Ran out of tin.
Oh, well then, you can visit the wizard and he'll give you a new heart.
Suppose he wouldn't give me one when I reached there?
Well, he will. He must. We've come such a long way already.
What? You call that long? You've only just begun.
You're the one who put the spell on my axe.
Well, it certainly cut you down to size. Well, you're helping the fine little lady along, are you, my gentleman? Well, stay away from her, or I'll stuff a mattress with you, Scarecrow. Oh, and as for you, Tin Man, I'll use you for a beehive.
I'm not scared of you.
Oh, well, that just proves you don't have a brain. What? Well, allow me to educate you. Here, Scarecrow, wanna play ball?
I'm on fire! Help! Fire!
Oh, well, just remember, Scarecrow, helping the girl reach the Emerald City, well, it could be your last burning ambition!
I'm not scared of her. Brain or no brain, I'll see you get off to the wizard where they stuff a mattress beneath her.
I'll see you reach the wizard now, whether I get a heart or not. Use me for a beehive? What's a beehive?
Oh, you're the best friends anyone could ever have. And it's funny, it seems I've known you for the longest time. But I couldn't have, could I?
Could you? Were you there when I stuffed and sewn up together?
And I was rusted there for the longest time.
Well, I wish I could remember. But it really doesn't matter. We know each other now, don't we?
That's right.
We do. To Oz! We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We hear he is the wizard for whiz, if ever a whiz there was. If ever a whiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Oh, what's this? I don't like this forest. Oh, it's dark and it's creepy.
Oh, well, I'm not very bright about doing things, but I think it'll get darker before it gets lighter.
Do you suppose we'll meet any wild animals?
Yeah, some.
Oh, animals that eat straw?
Some. But mostly lions
Lions?
and tigers
Tigers?
and bears.
Oh, lions and tigers and bears, oh my! Lions and tigers and bears, oh my! Lions and tigers and bears, oh my!
Lions and tigers and bears, oh my! Lions and tigers and bears, oh my! Lions and tigers and bears, oh my!
Yeah! Wow! Put him up! Put him up! Which one of you first? I'll fight you both together if you want. I'll fight you with one paw tied behind my back. I'll fight you standing on one foot. I'll fight you with my eyes closed. Oh! Pulling an axe on me, eh? Oh! Sticking up on me, eh? Why? Why?
Go away and leave us alone.
Oh, scared, huh? Afraid, huh? How long can you stay fresh in that can? Come on, get up and fight, you shivering junkyard. Oh, and you, put your hands up, you lopsided bag of hay.
Hey, now that's just getting personal, eh?
That's right. Get up and teach him a lesson.
Why don't you teach him a lesson?
I barely know him.
I'll get you anyway, Pee-wee. What do you do that for? I didn't bite him.
Well, of course you try to. It's bad enough picking on a straw man. But when you go on picking on poor little dogs...
But you didn't have to go and hit me, did you? Is my nose bleeding?
Well, of course not. My goodness, what a fuss you're making. Naturally, when you go on picking on poor things, you're nothing but a great big coward.
You're right. I am a coward. I haven't any courage at all. I even scare myself. Look at the circles under my eyes. I haven't slept in weeks.
You should try counting sheep.
That doesn't work.
Why is that?
I'm afraid of them.
Well, why don't you come along with us to the wizard? And we're going there to get him heart.
And her a brain.
I'm sure he could give you some courage.
But wouldn't you feel degraded to be seen in the company of a cowardly lion? I would.
No, of course not.
Gee, that's awfully nice of you. My life has simply been unbearable. Even my family has disowned me. When I was just a little cub, my father took me to the top of a tall mountain. He waved his paw around and said, "One day, son, all of this will be yours." Oh, I was scared.
Why is that?
I was scared of heights.
It's all right. The wizard will fix everything.
At least you'll be safe if I come with you.
And how's that?
Because no self-respecting wild animal will come anywhere near me.
So to us?
To us.
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. We may use the Wizard for Wiz, if ever a Wiz there was. If ever a Wiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
There is nothing so depressing as boundless optimism. Monkeys? Well, happily it is totally misplaced. Now, shall I squash them out like the interfering bugs they are, or shall I be witty and creative? Well, the bug alternative is attractive, but messy. Well, then witty and creative wins the day. well, let's see. Something with poison in it, I think. With poison in it, but attractive to the eye and soothing to the smell. Poppies! 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 Oh! This lethal lullaby will put them to sleep forever. Oh, and those ruby slippers will finally grace my dainty feet.
Oh, this yellow brick road seems to go on forever.
If you're tired, Dorothy, we can take a shortcut.
The road curves around this poppy field. We can cut through and pick it up on the other side.
Let's go. I've never seen such beautiful poppies.
I think poppies is my favorite flower.
Oh, the smell is so wonderful. And the singing.
Oh, I can hear it too. It sounds just like the heavenly semaphore.
What's happening to me? I can't walk anymore. I feel so sleepy.
Oh,
Come on, Dorothy, give me your hand and I'll get you up.
No, no, no. I need to sleep just for a minute. You lie there, Toto. We'll have some sleep.
No, we gotta get going. Come on.
Come to think of it, 40 winks isn't a bad idea.
Oh, not you two. Don't cry, Scarecrow. I mean, Tin Man. You'll rust again. Shh. There's no point in screaming right now. No one will hear us. Help! 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 Help!
I hear you, Scarecrow. And though I can't undo the magic of the Wicked Witch, perhaps a little magic of my own will save the day.
Wow, it's snowing.
Wow. Unusual weather we're having, ain't it?
Quick, give me the oil can. He's rusted again.
I don't have the oil can.
I just realized something.
What?
It's right here.
Dorothy, you're awake?
My white magic has done its work. Journey's end is now in sight.
The Emerald City! We're there! We're there at last! At last! Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Just like how I thought it would be. The wizard must be a wonderful person to live in a city like that.
So what are we waiting for? Let's go.
On to Oz!
To Oz!
We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
We hear he is the Wiz of a Wiz, if ever a Wiz there was.
If
If ever a Wiz there was, the Wizard of Oz is one because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
So that's the end of Act 1. Be back in 10 minutes for the rest of the story.
Look at that!
Have you ever seen anything so beautiful? The walls are up so high.
I'm getting giddy just looking at it.
Scarecrow, ring the bell. Let them know we're here.
Okay, here goes.
Who rang that bell?
Don't do that.
We did.
Can't you read?
Read what?
The notice.
What notice?
It's on the door. It's as plain as the nose on my face. Wait a minute. Where it? There.
Bell out of order. Please knock.
Well, now, that's more like it. Now, state your business.
We want to see the wizard!
The wizard? But no one can see the Great Oz. No one's ever seen the Great Oz. Even I've never seen him.
Well then, how do you know there is one?
Because if there wasn't a wizard, why would you be here?
Oh, please, sir. We need to see the wizard. The Good Witch of the North sent me here.
Prove it.
Look, she's wearing the ruby slippers she gave her.
Huh? So she is. Well, bust my buttons. Why didn't you say so in the first place? That's a horse of a different color.
Who is he calling a horse if he wasn't on that side?
Oh, he's coming out!
Ah, he'd be on this side.
Welcome to Emerald City.
Oh.
Wow. Oh my God. Wow.
Sweet dreams are made of this. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the seven seas. Everybody
all right now. The great and powerful Oz has got matters well in hand, I hope. And so you can all go home. Everything's all right. Just go on home now. Go on home. It's all right. There's nothing to worry about. All right. Go on home, and didn't you hear me? I said go home.
That's what we are trying to do. We need to see the wizard, all four of us.
Orders are, nobody can see the wizard. Not nobody, not no how.
Oh, but please,
And
please.
you said you take us to him.
I got my hair did just for the occasion.
Not nobody, not no how.
You just gotta make her see Dorothy.
Dorothy? Did you say Dorothy? The witch's Dorothy?
In person?
Well, that makes a difference. All of you wait here. I'll announce you at once.
Did you all hear that? She'll announce us at once. I've almost got a brain.
And I can fairly hear my heart beating.
I'll be home just in time for supper.
In another hour, I'll be the king of the forest. Long live the king!
Well, Your Majesty, when you would be the king, you wouldn't be scared of anything.
Not nobody, not know how.
What if you met a rhinoceros?
Imposterous.
Supposing you met an elephant?
I'd wrap him up in elephant.
How about a hippopotamus?
I'd thrash him up from top to bottomless.
What if it were a brontosaurus?
I'd show him who was the king of the forest.
How?
How? Courage. What makes a king out of a slave?
Courage?
What makes a flag on the mast to wave?
Courage.
What makes the elephant charge his tusk in the misty mist or the dusky dusk?
Courage.
What makes the muskrat guard his musk?
Courage.
What makes the sphinx of the seventh wonder?
Courage.
What makes the dawn come up like thunder?
Courage.
What makes the hot and touch so hot? What puts the ape in the apricot?
Courage.
What have they got that I ain't got?
Courage.
You can say that again.
Go home. The wizard says go away.
But surely...
He is deaf to all appeals. The wizard has spoken.
Looks like we came a long way just for nothing. And I was so happy. I thought I was going home.
We'll get you to see the wizard somehow, Dorothy.
We certainly will. Auntie M was so nice to me, and I never appreciated it, running away and hurting her feelings. I'll never forgive myself. Never, never, never.
Please don't cry anymore. I'll get you to the wizard somehow.
Oh, thank you.
It's all right. I knew it on M myself once. This way. Follow me.
Oh, wait. I really don't want to see the wizard that much, so I'll wait here outside.
What's the matter? He's gonna give you some courage.
I'll be too scared to ask him for it.
Oh, come on, Lion. We'll be scared together.
Oh, all right. Ah!
What happened now?
Somebody just pulled my mane.
You just did that yourself.
Oh, I'm such butterpaws.
This way. Step right up. The great Oz awaits you.
Tell me when it's over. Oh, look at that. I want to go home.
I am Oz, the great and powerful. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
Oh, if you please. I'm Dorothy, the small and meek. We've come to ask you.
Silence!
Jiminy Crickets.
The great and powerful Oz knows why you have come. Step forward, Tin Man. You dare to come to me for a heart? Do you? You clinking, clanking, clattering collection of collisionist junk?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Quiet! And you, Scarecrow, have the effrontery to ask for a brain?
Yes.
You billowing bale of bovine fodder.
Yes, Your Majesty. I mean your wizardry. I mean your honor. Huh?
Enough! Ah! you lion!
Oh,
Well?
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, scaring him like that when he came to ask you for help.
Silence, whippersnapper! The beneficent Oz has every intention of granting your request. But first, you must prove yourselves worthy by performing a very small task.
A small task?
You name it, and it's half done already.
Bring me the broomstick of the Witch of the West.
But to do that, we're gonna have to kill her. Why?
Bring me her broomstick, and I'll grant your request.
But what
Now
if
go.
What if we die first?
I said go!
Don't worry, I'm already gone.
I hate her not. I hate her. I hate her not. Oh, I hate her! Now I understand why the poppies failed me. Fate ordained that Oz himself should deliver the mellifluous little baggage into my territory. But how to bring her here before me? Witch doctors, come forth! Enough! Silence! Quiet! Why do you always sing that lonesome dirge?
That's all we know.
Okay, well, does it mean anything?
It means yo-yo.
Oh, right, yes, but do the words mean anything?
It's an old marching song. It means yo-yo.
Leave! Next time I enslave a whole nation, I must check out their intelligence first. Monkeys! Monkeys! Where are my monkeys? Oh, there you are, my simian minions. Well, I have an important task for you. Well, my enemies are about to enter the haunted forest. Well, I want you to rouse your men and snatch up the sickening little girl and her equally nauseating little dog. What? What do you mean you're exhausted? All right. You know what? I'll conjure up a spell to take the fight out of her. Well, what creepy crawly creation shall I send to plague her? The flibberty gibbet? No. The fly-by-night? No? Yes! The jitterbug! The jitterbug! Oh, well, may you gibber. Well, you see, there is no more infectious bug in my book of spells. Once bitten, they can't stop dancing until they drop. And when they do, you shall be there to scoop up the little brat and the little brute and bring her to me. Go do my bidding. Fly little darling slippers will grace my dainty feet. I wonder if any of the witch doctors do shoe repairing.
Do any of you know where any of us are?
I think we passed a sign a while back.
You mean the one that said, "Welcome to the haunted forest"?
No, the one that said, if you're here, you're probably lost. Here's another notice.
I hope it says something a little nicer.
I turn back if
I
were you. Okay. No.
I believe there are spooks around here.
Spooks? There's no such thing as spooks.
But don't you believe in spooks?
No, only fools believe in...
Are you all right?
Yes.
I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks. I do believe in spooks.
So do I. Oh, what's happening? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at the size of the birds. They're not birds, they're monkeys.
Flying monkeys!
Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Help me!
They're getting away with Dorothy! No!
What a fine job we did of protecting Dorothy.
Help!
What happened to you?
Well, they tore my legs off, and then they threw it over there. And then they tore my hands off, and then they threw it over there.
Wow, Scarecrow. That's you all over.
Well, you better pull yourself together.
I wish I could, but I can't reach my legs.
I'll get him for you.
Now, Land will lead us to Dorothy.
Me?
Yes, you?
I'm going to lead us against the forces of evil?
Yes.
You?
Me?
Yeah, you.
All right. I'll do it for Dorothy. Wicked Witch or no Wicked Witch? Guards or no guards? I'll tear them apart. I may not come out alive, but I'll go down fighting.
Okay, that's great.
There's only one thing I want you guys to do.
And what's that?
Talk me out of it, please. Talk me out of it. Talk me out of it, please.
Well, I trust you had a pleasant flight. It's so kind of you to visit me in my loneliness. Give me the dog!
No! Toto!
Oh, well, you see, I think tonight we'll feast on devil dog.
No!
Oh, it's all right, my dear. Just my little joke. He'd look even more revolting with an apple in his mouth. Here, take him away.
No, Toto! Where are you taking him?
Well, you see, the raging, roaring river is some way off. Is he a water breed?
No, I don't think so.
Well, he soon will be, because that's where we're going to drop him if you don't hand over those slippers!
But the Good Witch of the North told me not to.
Oh, well, very well. Take the dog and drop him in the deepest point of the river and drown him!
No! You can take these slippers. I don't want them. Just give my Toto.
Oh, that's a good little girl. I knew you'd see reason. Drop him, you fools!
He got away. He got away from you.
Oh, well, that's more than you'll ever do. Fool that I am. I just remembered. Those shoes will never come off. As long as you're alive. You see, you've only got a little bit to live here, and I've decided it's just long enough to devise an unpleasant but wildly entertaining death for her. Well, there is one route of escape. Oh, look, it's a long way down and the rocks are sharp. So if you do decide to go that way, be a darling and leave the ruby slippers on the windowsill, because it'll save us from having to take it off your corner.
How can anyone be so nasty, mean, and cruel?
Well, lots and lots of practice, my dear.
Auntie M, where are you, Auntie M? I'm frightened.
Dorothy, where are you? It's me. We're trying to find you. Where are you?
Auntie M, I'm in Oz, locked up in the witch's castle, and I have nowhere to go. Help me, Auntie M, I'm frightened.
Come back, Auntie M.
Auntie M! Auntie M! Come back! I'll give you Auntie M, my pretty!
What is that? What is that?
Oh, it's the castle of the Wicked Witch.
Oh, I hate to think of Dorothy in there. We've got to get her out.
Oh, don't cry, Tin Man. You've been squeaky enough already. We don't even have an oil can.
But would it be polite if we just go in there?
Oh, look out.
It's Toto. Look.
Oh, Toto.
He'll lead us to Dorothy. I think I've got a plan.
Toto. She's got a plan.
But it might not work.
It might not work.
But it's got a chance.
It's got a chance.
Only thing is, it's very, very dangerous. The witch will come for me now, any moment. Psst. Dorothy, are you in there?
It's us.
Are you all right?
Are you all right?
Yeah, but the witch has locked me in here.
Here we come. 3, 2, 1.
Toto, you're back. I knew you would come, you wonderful dog. Come on, we've got not much time.
We can't take her out the way we came in.
The window? But the cliff is here.
Don't worry. Hang on to my tail. I'll hang on with my claws.
Oh, y'all are wonderful, all of you.
I hope my courage holds out.
We hope your tail holds out.
To the window.
Well, I won't hear of it. Wicked! Let's see. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of spheres. The sands of time have run out for all of you. Let's see. The last to go. We'll see the first 3 go before her. And you mangy little mutt, too. Well, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch the tiger by its toe. Lion.
No, please.
Lion? Girl? Tin Man? No. My broom's chosen. Scarecrow!
Oh, no, please, no,
What's
no.
the matter? Don't you want to be my old flame?
She's terrified. Help.
Oh, I'll deal with you later, Miss Mouth. Meanwhile, watch as your little friend goes up in smoke.
No, don't do that to Scarecrow.
Just watch her die.
Hail to Dorothy, the Wicked Witch is dead! Hail to Dorothy, the Wicked Witch is dead! Guys, we did it. We did it.
Huh?
Huh?
Huh? Wow. We're back.
Step forward if you dare. Ha! Can I believe my eyes? Why have you come back?
Oh, please, sir. We've done what you told us to do. We killed the Wicked Witch and we melted her.
Oh, you liquidated her, eh? Very resourceful.
Oh, please, sir. We've done what you told us to do. And now it's your turn to fulfill all your promises.
Not so fast. Not so fast. I'll have to give this matter a little thought. Go away and come back tomorrow.
Tomorrow? But I want to go home now.
And you've had plenty of time already!
Yeah!
Do you arouse the wrath of the great and powerful Oz? I said, come back tomorrow!
Oh, Toto? Toto, where are you going?
Toto.
Come out of there, Toto!
Do you presume to criticize the great Oz? You ungrateful creatures! Think yourselves lucky. I'm giving you an audience tomorrow. The great Oz has spoken. I said go!
Toto.
Oh! Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. The great and powerful Oz
has spoken.
Who are you?
I am the great and powerful Wizard of Oz.
You are?
No, I'm afraid it's... Well,
Well,
yes.
I don't believe you.
Well, I'm afraid it's true. There's no other wizard except me.
You humbug!
Yes,
Yes, it's exactly so. I'm a humbug.
you're a very bad man.
No, my dear. I'm a very good man. I'm just a very bad wizard.
Hey, what about the heart that you promised, Tin Man?
Well,
And the cowardly lion, the courage?
Scarecrow's brain?
But anybody can have a brain. A brain is a very mediocre commodity. Back where I come from, there are places called universities where people go to become great thinkers. And when they leave, they think deep thoughts. And they have no more brains than you have. But they have one thing you haven't got: a diploma.
A diploma?
Yes. Therefore, by the authority vested in me, by the Universitatum Comitiaeus e Pluribus Unum, it gives me great pleasure to confer upon you the honorary degree of THD.
THD?
Yes, Doctor of Thinkology.
The sum of the root of any two sides of an isosceles triangle is equal to the square root of the remaining side. Oh, joy! Rapture! Yeah, I've got a brain. How can I ever thank you enough?
Well, you can't. As for you, my fine friend, yes, as for you, you are under the unfortunate delusion that simply because you run away from danger, you have no courage. You are confusing cowardice with wisdom. Back where I come from, there are people called heroes. Once a year, they pack their fortitude out of mothballs and parade it down the main street of the city. And they have no more courage than you do. But they have one thing you haven't got: a medal. Yes. Therefore, for meritorious conduct, for exceptional valor, for exceptional bravery against wicked witches, I present you the Triple Cross. You are now a member of the Legion of Courage.
Oh, shucks. Folks, I'm speechless.
As for you, my galvanized friend, you want a heart. You don't know how lucky you are not to have one. Hearts will never be practical until they are made unbreakable.
But I still want one.
Where I come from, there are people who do nothing all day long but good deeds. They are called good deed doers. And their heart is no bigger than yours. But they have one thing you haven't got, a testimonial.
Testimonial?
Therefore, in consideration of your kindness, it gives me great pleasure to present to you at this time a small token of our admiration and affection. And remember, my sentimental friend, the measure of a heart is not how much you love, but how much you are loved by others.
It ticks. It ticks inside my heart. It ticks. It ticks.
Look at what my medal says.
Awarded for courage.
Ain't it the truth? Ain't it the truth?
Oh, they're all so wonderful.
Hey, what about Dorothy?
Yeah. What about Dorothy?
Dorothy. Next, Dorothy.
Yes, Dorothy.
Well, I don't think there's anything in there for me.
Oh, you forced me into a cataclysmic decision. The only way to get Dorothy back to Kansas is to bring her there myself.
Oh, can you? Will you?
Child, you cut me to the quick. I'm an old Kansas man myself. And balloonist par excellence for the Miracle Wonderland Carnival Company. And the balloon is ready for flight. And by that means of conveyance, you and I shall return to the land of E pluribus unum. Step this way. Citizens of Oz, I, your wizard, par ardua ad alta, am about to embark on a hazardous and technically unexplainable journey into the outer stratosphere.
Whoa!
To converse, and otherwise hobnob with my brother wizards.
Woo!
I hereby decree that until such time, if any, that I return Scarecrow, by virtue of her highly superior brain, shall rule in my stead, assisted by the Tin Man, by virtue of his magnificent heart, and the Lion, by virtue of his courage. Obey them as you would me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, I believe it's time to cast off. Climb aboard, Dorothy. While the wind's in our favor, climb aboard.
Oh, but where's Toto?
Don't let go the rope.
Oh, I'll get him.
This is highly irregular.
You can't go.
The balloon's going up.
This is highly.
The balloon's
I can't
going.
go back.
You can't go without me, Professor.
We love you.
Now I'll never get home to Kansas.
Then stay with us.
We don't want you to go, Dorothy.
Yeah, don't you love us?
You know I do. But there's a place and people I love more. And now that place is farther away than the farthest dream. Oh, Scarecrow, as long as I live, I'll never be able to see Kansas again. Never, never, never.
Is a very, very long time, Dorothy.
Can you help me? Please, will you help me?
You don't need to be helped any longer. You've always had the power to go back to Kansas.
I have?
She has? Then why didn't you tell her before?
Because she wouldn't have believed me. She had to learn it for herself.
What have you learned, Dorothy?
Well, what I've learned is it's just not enough. to go and seek for Auntie M here in Oz. And if I ever go seeking for my heart's desire ever again, I'll never go further than my own backyard in Kansas. And if it really isn't there, then I never really lost anything. Is that right?
That's all it is.
But that's so easy. I should have thought that by myself for you.
I should have felt it in my heart. If I had the courage of my convictions.
No, she had to learn it for herself. Now, those magic slippers will take you home in 2 seconds.
Toto too?
Toto too.
It's gonna be so hard to say goodbye. I love you all so much. Oh, don't cry, Tin Man. You rust so dreadfully. Goodbye, Tin Man.
Now I know I've got a heart. Look, it's breaking.
I know, Lion. I know it isn't right, but I used to love the way you used to holler around before you got your courage.
When you go, Dorothy, I'll be doing a lot of hollering.
And Scarecrow, you were the first friend I made here. I think I'll miss you the most.
Having a brain made parting any easier. I'll always remember you, Dorothy.
Are you ready now?
Oh yes, please, before I stay here forever.
Then close your eyes and tap your heels together 3 times and think to yourself over and over. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
There's no place like home.
1.
There's no place like home.
2.
There's no place like home.
Goodbye, Dorothy.
Little girl. Oh, I'd hate to think of the little girl in the night like this. Oh, look! And Toto. How are you? It's been a long time. Oh, look! It's Dorothy.
Someone tell Emmy and Peter bring a blanket.
She's got a lump the size of an ostrich egg on her head, but the skin ain't broken.
There was a minute there when I thought she had left us.
Is she fine?
Are you all right?
Are you all right, Dorothy? Wake up.
Oh, but I did leave you. That's what the problem was, and I tried to come back to you for days and days.
Sounds like a bad dream.
It wasn't a dream.
Sure it wasn't. Remember me? Your old pal Zeke?
Lion.
Not really, but it's Hickory.
You couldn't forget my face, could you?
Of course not. But where's Scarecrow?
Scarecrow?
I brought
Who
the
the heck's
blanket you asked
Scarecrow?
Who the heck is Scarecrow?
I don't know.
Oh, what's happened to all your stuffing?
Stuffing?
And the field mouse inside your stomach?
What field mouse? You gave me more than a field mouse in there. You gave me a whole sack of kittens.
Auntie M!
Oh, Dorothy, you're safe and well.
But no one here believes me. It was a truly lively place. Oz. And all of you were there.
Oz?
You kept rusting yourself. And you kept pulling your own tail. And as for you were a goofball.
Well, now let's not be getting personal.
But why won't anyone believe me?
Of course we believe you.
Of course, we believe you, Dorothy. But first, we got to get you to bed.
Yeah.
Has the house come back? It dropped in the witch, you see.
Storm passed right by it.
And it wasn't the house that fell on Miss Gulch.
It was a telegraph pole.
Yeah.
And we won't be hearing from that old biddy till her leg comes out of plaster.
Oh, then Toto's safe.
Toto's safe.
Toto, we're all back home in Kansas and we're all here. I know, Auntie M, I'm never going to leave this place again because I love you all so much. I know, Aunt M, there really is no place like home.